Good morning, fam. Good afternoon. There we go. Everybody's paying attention. That's good to hear. Awesome, awesome. I am so happy to be here yet another year. I'm thanking God that we're all here, all as family. Not new family, but knowing new family. I'd like to think that we got here from all those who prayed for us, for all those who were in this community, made this community a strong Black community. We also had others that were involved from near and far. And as everybody moved away, some decided to come back. And I'm here standing on one of the pillars of this community that decided to come back. She said, you know what, there are a lot of children in this area, and I think we ought to have a central location for them to just be able to play and learn and do all kinds of stuff. And so for those of you who may not have been here, because I grew up through this whole process, there was the small place that was a community center that she got someone to say, let us just use this building. And out of that small little building that was probably a fourth of this size, she was teaching, tell me, help me out, sewing, there was a piano lessons, what else? Crocheting, there was just arts and crafts. From there, those sports, from there we went on to actually play in these games, and we were able to compete with other people in Greenville, Alabama, and other little communities all around here that we weren't able to do or had not done in a while, which led her to also say, I like this building, but we're going to raise money. Not only are we going to raise money, we're going to raise money for a building. Somebody worked to help get the property so that they could have this building, so that it could be built by our cousin Floyd Fluke Hall, whose name is out there. And here you are now in that building that spurred from the individual that was here. So if you didn't know, it moved from there to here so that we might be able to do the same thing. And I like to think that my grandmother had a vision that we would be right where we are here today. You are here because of their work of purchasing the land, of making sure this building was built, and making sure we had all this area out here so that now you can have all these tents out here so that we can all commune and even get more family to come back. I'm so happy to meet you all. I'm so happy to be here with you because as people who live here, you know, we as kids, and I'm no different, left, but I love coming back home now. Life will do a few things to you, won't it? You'll recognize that it was wonderful and how sweet it was and how great it was to grow up here in the Long Creek community. Learning things, how to speak, how to talk, so that when I'm out there amongst them all, retired lieutenant colonel in the Air Force, all the hard knocks, all the things that happened to us, they prepared us for all of that. They prepared us to be able to go through all those hard knocks. That's what our family is all about. It's about the song, it's about the past, and it's about building into the future. So in my presentation, I thought you all see her name out there a lot, but I wanted to show you what she looks like. And I wanted this to be placed in the center. This is what we do every year. We come and we bring something back and hopes to leave something for the future. And I'm hoping that this can be the building and the beginning of a Hall of Fame for the Long Creek Community Center. So I'm going to show it to you. This is just the beginning. Because you know how you are in a church, and the church was founded by a particular pastor. Of course, he didn't do it all by himself, but there's always a picture of the first pastor, the second one, or, you know, different dignitaries. Well, Long Creek is not going to be any different. So I decided to make sure we got our first picture. But hopefully what is to come for days on, for all those people who pour into this community and decide that, you know what, come back, do more. Let's love on each other. Let's pray with each other. Let's not be divisive. Let's all be one. Because all of this is a legacy from this and those who even poured into her. So I present this to the Long Creek Community Center. Who is the president? Thank you for allowing me the opportunity. She told me 1 minute, she knew that wasn't gonna happen. So on behalf of all those, the family members, and I being a granddaughter of Bula D, my mother being here, being one of those who was here when she started all this, before it even got started with this